In any normal market situation, the market participants would always want to serve customers who are profitable. But in some scenarios, we find this strange phenomenon where the market participants actively exclude a set of profitable customers. Why would you leave money on the table? And so that was one of the reasons that piqued our interest in studying demand lockout. There are instances you might want to make a public statement that, hey, we are not serving you. And the point of making such somewhat strange gesture is that it allows you to credibly convey your quality in the eyes of other people who you are going to serve. Suppose you walk in a wine store and you want to buy a nice bottle of wine. There are hundreds of options available in front of you. How do you figure out what is a good quality wine? Here is a bottle of wine that is priced at $45. And so you use that price as a cue to figure out the quality. That's an example of price acting as a signal. Let's think about now this demand lockout in the context of movies. So the movie is Little Miss Sunshine. The name of the movie, the character of the movie, the theme of the movie, everything screams that it's a kid's movie. But if you look at actually the rating of the movie, it's an R-rated movie. And so here is an example where the movie producers have taken an explicit stand that they are going to lock out kids from this movie and they're going to bring elements that actually gets it an R rating. If you are of high quality movie, right, you are going to buy moving into R rating direction, you are basically convincing a set of consumers that, hey, I am a high quality producer, I am actually offering something valuable. So how do we know whether this R-rated movie was, with a little bit of change, could have been PG-13, or whether this PG-13 movie could have been actually an R-rated movie? That's $1 million question, right? And so that's where our machine learning tools come into play. So what we did, we had thousands of movies, we had access to this text data, which is basically their subtitles. And we fed these through machine learning algorithms. And then we created what is called an inappropriateness score. So there are movies who are very violent and they have a very high inappropriateness score, so they are going to go R-rated. And then there are movies, they are going to go PG-13. And then we actually look at whether they were PG-13 or R, and we actually find that that is true. So in our paper, we sort of mathematically show that it is possible to do that, and then we have an empirical application where we then talk about movie markets and how studios might use this demand lockout as a mechanism to actually profitably serve customers.